The quote, "Be more aware, be more awake, be more courageous," encapsulates a core principle of Buddhist teaching, urging a radical shift in one's approach to life and reality. It's a call to actively engage with the present moment, to shed illusions, and to confront the truth, however challenging it may be. This is not a passive acceptance, but an active pursuit of understanding, and here is a detailed analysis of the quote from a Buddhist perspective as presented in the source. Awareness. This aspect of the quote emphasizes the importance of mindfulness and present moment consciousness. In Buddhist thought, much of human suffering stems from a lack of awareness, where people are lost in thought patterns, desires, and projections. To be aware, in the Buddhist sense, means to observe one's own mind and experiences without judgment, to see the true nature of things, not through the filters of one's preconceptions. The source suggests that people are often governed by external circumstances and internal states, such as desire, without truly understanding them. By being more aware, individuals can begin to understand the mechanics of their own minds and how they create their own suffering. The Buddha taught that all systems of belief are harmful and barriers to truth. Awareness is the first step in questioning and abandoning these beliefs that can obscure a person's understanding of reality. It is also about being aware of the nature of desire, which is insatiable, and that attempting to fulfill desires is a futile effort. Awake. This is a call to wake up from the illusion of the self and the material world. The Buddha challenged the idea of a permanent, independent self or soul, saying that this concept creates a sense of separation from the world and is the root of the ego. The source presents the idea that people are deluded by the perceived boundaries of their bodies and minds. To be awake, therefore, involves recognizing that existence is a unified whole, and there are no true boundaries between individuals. This also means waking up from the false promises of religion and metaphysics, and the source suggests that many religious concepts, such as heaven, are simply projections of unfulfilled desires. Being awake means moving past the need for external validation and understanding one's true nature, which is ineffable and beyond the limitations of language and thought. To be awake, in Buddhist terms, means understanding the nature of reality and that desires cannot truly satisfy. Courageous. This aspect speaks to the need for bravery in confronting difficult truths. It takes courage to face the reality that life is not inherently meaningful, as the desire for meaning is a projection. The source highlights that many seek refuge in the idea of God to avoid their own vulnerability. To be courageous in a Buddhist sense means to abandon the crutches of belief and to take responsibility for one's own life. This also requires courage to challenge conventional ideas and norms and to accept that truth is often disturbing and disruptive. According to the source, truth may wound the ego and lead to the destruction of one's sense of self. The source suggests that people avoid unpleasant truths and seek consolation in fantasies, and that they are even willing to be deceived, which indicates the lack of courage to face reality. Courage in this context involves facing the impermanence of life, the insatiability of desire, and the absence of an inherent self. In summary, the quote, "Be more aware, be more awake, be more courageous," is not just a piece of motivational advice, but a comprehensive call for a radical transformation of consciousness. It is a path toward liberating oneself from suffering by actively observing the nature of the mind, awakening from illusion, and confronting reality with courage *** by being aware, awake, and courageous. A person can come to understand the true nature of existence, the illusion of self, and the futility of desire, which are central tenets of Buddhist philosophy. The source underscores that this path requires a willingness to abandon comforting beliefs and to face the truth, no matter how challenging it may be. Like and subscribe.